Can you imagine waking up one day and being the smartest person in the world? What if it happened overnight? That's what happens in the book Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes. It's a story about Charlie Gordon, a man who wants nothing more than to be smart. He gets his chance, but it comes with a price. This book makes us think about what intelligence really means and how it impacts our lives and the lives of those around us. Why is this book important for young readers like you? Because it deals with themes of friendship, love, and the challenges of being different. These are things we all experience in our lives. Charlie isn't like most people. He often feels like an outsider, watching the world from a distance. He has a low IQ and struggles to learn. Simple tasks that others take for granted can be monumental challenges for him. He works at a bakery with people who don't understand him. They see him as different, someone who doesn't fit in. They make fun of him, but Charlie just wants to be their friend. He yearns for acceptance and companionship, something that seems just out of reach. He goes to a special school where he tries his best to learn, putting in more effort than anyone else in the room, hoping one day he can be as smart as the people around him. His determination is unwavering, even when the odds are stacked against him. Imagine wanting so badly to understand the world around you, but not having the mental capacity to do so. It's a constant struggle, a battle within his own mind. That's Charlie's reality, a world where he feels trapped by his own limitations. But everything changes when Charlie meets Dr. Strauss and Professor Nemours. These two scientists see potential in Charlie that no one else does. They are scientists who have developed an experiment that can increase intelligence. It's a groundbreaking procedure that could change lives. They have already tested it on a mouse named Algernon, and it's a success. Algernon's transformation is nothing short of miraculous. Algernon is now a maze-solving genius. His newfound abilities are a testament to the experiment's potential. Now they want to try it on a human. Guess who they choose? Charlie's life is about to take a turn he never expected. Charlie is scared but also excited. He doesn't know what will happen, but he's willing to take the risk. He undergoes the surgery and starts a series of tests. He even races Algernon in mazes. At first, nothing happens. Charlie feels like a failure. He worries that he'll never be smart. He's trapped in a world of uncertainty, hoping for a miracle. But then, something incredible happens. Charlie starts to change. He learns new words, understands complex ideas, and even surpasses the intelligence of the doctors who created the experiment. He becomes a genius, leaving his old life behind. But as Charlie's intelligence grows, so does a sense of loneliness and isolation. Before we continue, if you're enjoying the content, hit like and subscribe for more insightful summaries. Remember those bullies from the bakery? The ones who used to mock and belittle Charlie at every opportunity? Charlie sees them for what they truly are, cruel and ignorant. He realizes that their laughter was never about humor, but about masking their own insecurities. He no longer finds their jokes funny. In fact, he finds them shallow and mean-spirited. He sees the world with new eyes, and it's both exhilarating and heartbreaking. The beauty and the cruelty of life are now more vivid than ever. He falls in love with his teacher, Miss Kinnian, who has always believed in him, but their intellectual differences become a barrier. The gap between their worlds grows wider, making true connection difficult. Imagine being able to see the world in all its complexity, understanding things you never could before, but not being able to share it with anyone who understands. It's a lonely place to be. However, Charlie's newfound intelligence is a double-edged sword. It brings clarity but also isolation. He remembers the pain of being ridiculed, the sting of every cruel word and action, the frustration of not understanding, of being left out and looked down upon. He sees the flaws in the world and the people around him more clearly. The imperfections that were once invisible now stand out starkly. The more intelligent Charlie becomes, the more he dives into books and knowledge, seeking answers. The more he realizes that intelligence isn't everything. It doesn't bring happiness or fulfillment on its own. What's more important, you ask? Is it love, understanding, or perhaps something else? As Charlie's intelligence reaches its peak, so does Algernon's. But then, Algernon starts to regress. He loses his intelligence and dies. Charlie is devastated. This is where the story takes a heartbreaking turn. Charlie realizes that his intelligence is temporary, and he too will regress. He experiences the cruelty of his own mortality. Imagine reaching the pinnacle of your potential, only to have it ripped away from you. What would you do if you knew your time was limited? Charlie uses his remaining time to try to understand what happened to him and Algernon. He wants to leave a legacy of knowledge behind. But as his intelligence fades, so does his memory, his abilities, and his connection to the world he briefly understood. In the end, Charlie returns to his former self, a state that is both familiar and foreign to him. He doesn't remember much of his experience but knows that he was once different. The memories of his heightened intelligence are like fleeting shadows just out of reach. He leaves us with a profound sense of loss and a deeper understanding of the human condition. His journey is a poignant reminder of the fragility of our minds and the transient nature of our abilities. Flowers for Algernon is a story about the complexities of intelligence, the importance of empathy, and the struggles that come with self-awareness. It delves into the power of human connection, showing us that relationships and understanding are what truly define us. It challenges us to look beyond appearances and appreciate the value of every individual. Every person has a story, a unique perspective that enriches our collective experience. What did you learn from Charlie's journey? Did it make you reflect on your own life and the lives of those around you? What does intelligence truly mean to you? Is it just about knowledge, or is it also about understanding and compassion? Keep thinking, keep questioning, and keep exploring the world with an open heart and a curious mind. The quest for knowledge is endless, and every step you take brings new insights. The world is full of amazing stories waiting to be discovered, each one offering a new perspective and a chance to grow, just like the one you've just experienced. So, keep reading, keep learning, and let every story leave a lasting impact on your heart and mind. We reached the end, but before you leave, let us know in the comments if you are going to read the book. Also join our community of passionate readers by simply subscribing to our channel, where your love for knowledge and great stories truly matters.